Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to After Image Creations. And I know, it's been a while. I haven't had a real video up, or done a stream, or anything. But we're back. We're gonna get back to that. We're gonna try some things. We're gonna do some things. Playing some different things. Right now, we're going to talk about Dragon's Dogma 2, because there's been a lot of talk around this game. So this is kind of like my review from what I've played so far. Is it good? Is it bad? Yeah. There's some things I really like about it. There's some things I don't like about it. And we'll kind of explore that here. We'll talk about it. It is kind of nighttime, so what we're going to do is we're going to run up and find the inn. And we're going to take a rest so it can become daytime, because there is a day-night cycle. It's just I wanna make sure we can go out and find some enemies and stuff easily. But here's you can see some moving around. I am playing the thief class right now. Which way do I want to go? I like going this way. We're gonna go this way. But right now, yeah. So I'm playing this on the PlayStation 5, and then so you can see for the system, I am using the frame rate max 30 FPS because we are on console, so I'm using the frame rate lock. And I'm actually leaving motion blur on. I'd say one thing this game does good with the 30 FPS mode is the motion blur isn't overbearing. Most times I turn it off because I hate it in games. It looks bad, it just makes me, ugh, like it's gross. You can really see it. This, I don't feel so. I've actually, it works well, it works good, and I haven't been having many issues. While it's night too, I'll show you, I don't know if I can do it here without getting yelled at. Let's see. Enkindle blades, like just look at that. That was awesome. There's some people gonna be like, hey, do you think that was funny and whatnot? But we'll put those away now. And we'll continue making our way to the inn. Hop down here. You're gonna hear my guys talking in the background because they're annoying and that's what they do. I think this is it. Yep, this is it. We're gonna come back and talk to this guy here. And we'll sleep. Money, not worried about it. I'll make it back. We'll get some rest in here. So this is my pawn right here, Barbatos. He is the fighter, so he's got a sword and shield. We actually went kind of far out, so he's got that really cool looking lightning sword right there. And just a basic shield, but coming up soon I should be able to get the shield that I want for him. These two are ones that I've actually called in. Farina is actually level 20. I used some of my Rift credit stuff that you earn. And yeah, so she's a little powerhouse of a mage, and then Daenerys is closer to us on level, because the one thing, though, is they don't level with us. So I like to make sure I try to upgrade them so often, like, once I get a couple levels in, I'll upgrade them depending who it is, or whatnot, or, like, Farina, I spent a little extra, because you can get them for free. So I spent the extra to get her at 20, so she was a couple levels higher. But let's go get into the good stuff, the combat, the fun stuff, because who cares about questing? Who cares about any of that stuff if combat sucks? If you're not having fun doing the things that you have to do, what's the point? Right there's the Riftstone where you can summon in some people, but let's go and we're gonna get out of town. I think it's just like right up this way. But as you can see, like, moving around, like, it looks pretty good. Oops, I don't want unsheaves. Step. We can jump around. Nothing too crazy. Oh, no, I feel like I'm lost. Let's look at the map, because I do this shit all the time. Oh, yeah. We just want to go... Wait. Hold up. I don't like this where random people just start talking to you. Because I just don't want to randomly start talking to you. Okay, so we're going this way. Is it back this way? Now I should be going the right way, I think. Okay, because I'm going to go out to the bridge. That's what I wanted. Sorry, I just took a wrong turn. So that's one of the things I don't like. You can't, like, not talk to some people sometimes, and it's kind of annoying or breaking immersion. Like, if I'm running and trying to do something this, and all of a sudden, like, stop, you're turned. Like, that's annoying. Looks like we got maybe some harpies over there or something. It's another person I could probably talk to, so let's come down around this way here. They'll talk to you too and like spot out some things, but let's get into some combat and show that. Alright, here we go. Let's have fun. She's gonna do like a little bubble heal. I got this really cool spinny thing. Can execute. Obviously she's doing her fire. Like boom. Like combat just feels so good in this game. Oh, my dude just leveled up. Nice. So like I said, we've got tank, mage, or sork, and then mage, since mage is like your healer. It's kind of weird that they just call him like healer. Okay, we want to go this way. But yeah, so another thing that is kind of annoying too, like if you want to like come in and just like get some stuff done and you're trying to like look around for your quest, so the little hand icon next to that means that one of your pawns can guide you to the quest, which means as you're playing, if something doesn't like specifically show up, and a little sword means you have that marked as your active quest, then you're like super trying to find out like where to go. And like the other night, like I spent 2 nights trying to run, like I'll show you on the map, trying to get to a town that lists like right over here. So I came down, I did this, okay, I come here, bridge out, come up further, and then it was like blocked by the water. There was another like there's a couple other like bridges that were out along the way too. And then finally I get up here, I come across here, I make it all the way over this town to get stopped by that fucking gate. There's a gate here, and they don't let you through, and then they don't say shit about how to get through. So the weird part for that for me was like the quest I got that's taking me down there, like you get pretty early on. Such a weird design thing. Like maybe I'm just not into it enough to where I quite have it all figured out. But that would be one of like the cons to it, was like, fuck, okay, I just want to go do, and now I'm blocked off for doing without like a real like, hey, this is how you do. Ooh. Oh, gather point. We got some more here, so we can do some more fighting here and show it off. But yeah, that was beautiful. Just like super fun. It looks good. It's not too jarring. It's not bad at all. The story, it's pretty basic. It's loosely retelling the same story as the first one, just with differences. But yeah, you know, I wouldn't dog it. The other thing is the microtransactions that everybody's talking about is bullshit. I see so many blown out conversations and information and false information. Like even over on like Instagram, I called out some dude that was trying to make a video on it. I was like, yo, you're writing false information. You're not giving all the information about it. you don't have to interact with the microtransactions at all. Anything that's a microtransaction, you can earn in game. The rift credits, you earn in game from killing stuff. The phase stones, I think it is, like, I don't even know what they all are. The phase stones and stuff like that, you can earn it in game, and they just kind of allow you to lightly fast travel to certain areas. Not every area has one, so they're not even that useful, and you spend most of your time wandering around and exploring anyway. So I really think that is one of the things that got way blown out of the water, and the game does not deserve the hate for. Like, it's just like Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter has hundreds and hundreds of microtransactions in that shit. For the fucking emotes, everything. No one complains about that shit. So why are they complaining here? But anyway, this is a great game. You guys should check it out. I might do like a run later on once I'm more comfortable with everything, like where I'm going and not just looking like an idiot playing the game all the time. And get that out there and do a little series. Maybe I might do like a slight like hardcore series like I did before, where I think I did Baldur's Gate, Starfield, and something else that I went until I died. When I died, I deleted the character, and that was kind of the end of the story, but we did it in more like of a role play way. So that could be something fun. I'm gonna try that. Like I said, like, look, we're just sitting here talking. I'm just standing in the road, and all of a sudden this guy comes fucking walking up to me, and he's like, "Yo, dude, if you're ever undercover, like, you can sell shit to me." Like, dude, I just set out. My bags are empty. I'm ready to go collect shit. And you're just a random on the road. Leave me alone. I didn't want to talk to you. But yeah, so that's my thoughts here on this. I'm enjoying it so far a lot more than I thought I would, because, like, off the bat, hearing about the 30 FPS, because, like, why games? Why? Why does it have to be 30 FPS? No. We need 60 frames a second. 1080p, 60 frames a second. And we need to get 4K to 1080p, 60 FPS should be like a baseline, like minimum for all games. And then if you're going to have 4K, okay, have your 30 FPS, but have it good. Have it tuned in good. Or start striving for that 60, because that's where it's at. That's not where you're seeing the jarring. That's not where you're seeing all the blurring and tearing and all that crap. But yeah, so that's just my couple thoughts on this. I'm going to try to get out a couple more videos today. I think we're going to be looking at Final Fantasy VII, Helldivers, and maybe just talking about my return to playing 14 and getting ready for Dawn Trail, because that's one thing I want to do too, is kind of like tone down how many different games I'm playing and then start focusing in some of them. So thank you guys for watching. Dragon's Dogma 2, I'm going to give it a 6.5 to 7 out of 10. I think if they can further improve on how the graphics are, as far as performing, and I don't think they will, because it does look good, it does play well. I just, like I said, I wish we had that 60 FPS. If we got that 60 FPS, man, I'd bump this right up to an 8 to 9 out of 10. Easily. And that would set aside all my gripes with the games. Like, if they could have that, if I could have that in this game, everything else that I find a nuisance would be completely fine, because at least I would have that satisfaction. But thank you guys. I'll be back. Sorry that this was kind of mixed, but I don't write scripts for my videos. I go, hey, I want to make a video on this, this, and this. Let's sit down and do it. As I'm sitting down and doing it, it's how I'm putting it out there with you guys. So, thank you guys. Please check out the other videos too. And also, if you want to interact with more quick clips, I am now on TikTok, and I'm kind of uploading like 30-second to a minute clips, and they're doing pretty good. I've actually got a couple for Final Fantasy that were like over like 20K, which blew my mind. I was like, oh shit, this is cool. So again, thank you guys for watching. If you're new, hit a like, hit a subscribe. Help me out a little bit. I do this for fun, not really to gain anything from it. Especially with how they changed all the monetization shit and all that. I was, and then they took it away. It's whatever. I just like doing this. I like talking to you guys. And hopefully starting to build more of a community is one of the things I want to push forward for. Catch you all in the next one.